question.
It's more meat in your mouth.
Pause,
man. Nigga, are you crazy?
Right up your alley.
Flat has more bone.
In vain.
Unpause.
Mr. Ish. Mr. Ish is our capitalist Capricorn, and he can't even be himself. This is the question. This is the question. Are Black people in America, are Black Americans a monolith? That's the question. Are Black people a monolith? Must Black people all think, act, and do the same thing? Now, the answer is supposed to be no. But here's the thing that makes it hard to tell. Ice. Ice likes California music. I can't remember exactly all of the Ice California music talking points, but what I can relate to is listening to California music in the 90s and not even caring about fucking, is this better? It's comparing it to New York hip hop. Like, I'm comparing it to not being rock and roll and country. And I wish that Ice could like stand in that area just stronger, just more. Like, it's just like you have great areas. Like, we're not a monolith as Black people. As Black people in America, you should think how you want. You should do what you want as far as what are some things that are just like Black? Saying excuse me. Okay, like if you don't want to say excuse me when you walk by somebody, guess what? You don't have to do it. If you don't want to use a wash rag and wash your legs, you don't have to do that. Just because it's in the Black Bible of Blackdom does not mean that you have to do whatever is in. And that's where Ice is. Ice is a person who he's not locked into like I gotta like he reminds me of myself, and that's what ticks me off. Like, you don't have just what I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy who's listening to a song and it's on the radio or it's on Box or it's on BT or it's on MTV, and I just want to enjoy it. I don't Jay-Z. I heard Jay-Z's song. I heard the song. It was a good song. But it doesn't make me want to crump up my knees like the same way that I'm trying to think of like California artists from back in the day, and I'm not saying Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg. What's his name, y'all? What's his name? Warren G. Okay, or yeah, well, Warren G. Like that's regulators. Regulators mount up. What the fuck does Jay-Z have on regulators mount up? He might have something. It was so Ice really does have a place and a level on that. There's a whole contingent that watches due to Flip being on the show. He brings in people that like physical comedy, shall we say, who might not be as rap in tuned as they are wrestler in tuned, anime in tuned, broader spectrum of music in tune. Like they probably got a lot of they probably got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of, it's not over the anyways. So with that being said, I believe that Ice as well has a contingent, okay? But he runs away from it, he shies away from it, he bitches away from it when he can like just say that people like you exist, Ice. And those people are fucking amazing, and we need a spokesperson any and everywhere we can be. Like, stop being a fucking main Black person. There is a fucking cat going through the fucking yard, and it is spooky because you don't even know what the hell be going on in your yard until you in the car trying to be a content creator. That's crazy. Anyways, Ice, you can do it. This is my second time telling you can do it, but obviously you're not fucking watching. And that's your problem. You're not watching when somebody say your name. Anyways, I don't know. Ice has that perspective where I have this eyelash still on. What you thought I was gonna pull it off? Okay, I wasn't. Ice has the possibility to give you that perspective of that person who is not like I'm locked in. I gotta be a part of the Black monolith. I gotta think as my Negro friends do. Like, nah. I just be chilling with y'all. I just chill with y'all. I chill with my family. I don't hang out with a bunch of crackers, but there's nothing against them. It's just not my shiitake mushroom. But listen to this song by these Californians or these Southerners. No Limit, Cash Money. Like, it wasn't until I was an adult out of the college age that I realized how big of influence Jay-Z was to the broader zeitgeist outside of white people. I thought that Jay-Z was really, really big to my one good friend who's from Brooklyn, so obviously that's your leader, right? And Caucasians. In the Marcy, I'm in the project. Like Caucasians need to be informed through their music to how hip hop or how the hip hop lifestyle or the black culture or the projects or the things that they might not be naturally experiencing. They need hip hop for that. Whereas we, the Black Americans, we need to dance. We need to party. We need to have a song that goes with our mood that we're already in it. Nobody don't need to inform us through our music. I mean, maybe. I'm trying to think of. I'm thinking like Michael Jackson. Like, did he inform or did he relay the message of what we were experiencing? And that's the difference. That be the difference, and you got to say be, okay? Like, do you really know English? You got to say that be the difference, okay? That be the difference. We don't need, you know, it's fine, it's cool, like we can listen to it, but that's not what's gonna make you the top artist. You gotta relay, you gotta tell us, okay? Like this, similar to what Jay-Z was saying to Nas. What you think, you conscious, nigga? Same thing. Like black people have not changed off of that stance. Like yeah. So Jay-Z, when you saying you got all these B's, another B, like nigga, what you think, you conscious? But when what's his name, Juvenile is down south saying we just want to, ain't nothing wrong with that. We don't need you to tell us nothing, okay? We got a mama, we got a daddy, and we got a Bible. But this is why I feel like Ice, you can do that. You can, you can bring that up, or can you not? And that's the other part. Ice, can you not bring it up because of y'all's relationships or whatever y'all have going on in the behind the scenes? Like, okay, obviously, for whatever reason, that's a bridge that you don't want to burn. Or even, not even burn. I don't want you to burn it. Why you got to burn a bridge if that's your people's? Even though he's not your people's because he dissed you before, Joe Budden. Lends to the credence of what people be saying online about Jay-Z. That's what I'll say. Not what is it, because I don't actually give a hoot. But it lends more credence to it. You can't even keep it real. You can't even keep it a stack or a buck. You got to run down on a person that you literally call your mans. You call Ice, Joe Budden, you call Ice your mans. But you got to him because he has an opinion against Jay-Z's music. He's not even getting into him being Rymir's likely dad, a person who's out here murdering people, but they bleep that out. But what they say, Jay-Z, that's my favorite artist who's also a killer. Or him having sex with underage girls, Aaliyah, Beyonce, and Rymir's mother, and Foxy Brown. He's not even saying none of that. He's saying, yo, he's just not my favorite rapper. You can't even say that. And this is why May got shot in the foot. Whatever is going on behind those scenes where you can't say you're not my favorite rapper or you're not the best rapper or something about how you rap, that will get you shot. That will get you shot. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with that. But apparently by Jay-Z, if you're a Rock Nation, if you tell somebody in Rock Nation they can't do music or something, something, there's a gun. There's a gun. I don't know why, but that's very odd. But so Ice, you could bring that, but you don't bring it. But whatever. On to our boy, Mr. Ish. Mr. Ish. One of my faves, of course. The Capricorn, the goat. Ish is a Capricorn. Ish is a goat. Literally. Whatever you think of a goat, stodgy, climbing to the top of the mountain. That's Ish. And why can't he stand on that? Why can't he stand on capitalism? That's who he is naturally, from the earth. Like, before his mama and daddy would have ever even thought, like, hey, let me say anything to this guy. Let me influence him in this way or that way. Him being a Capricorn would have made him the same nigga. I don't know. They probably, helped him so it's not extreme. Because I don't think that he's even an extreme capitalist. He's not like, fuck these poors. He's more like, my rent situation, people can't pay rent. They be paying it late. Oh, I still let them pay it late. I don't kick them out. He didn't say, oh, they pay me. He said, oh, they treat me like a sucker. He said, oh, they don't give a damn. They just pay when they want to. So it's just a cool dude. Like, he's cool about the things. He like that money. He likes to be informed. He's a Capricorn. He's stodgy. But if he could just stand in that. Because there are other people. I just like stand in exaltation. You know what I'm saying? Stand in excellence, my dudes. That's all I'm saying. Stand in your highest forms. Stop with this. Let's get down to our lowest bearing. I was gonna say the lowest bearing fruit, but that's not really how you use that phrase. But let's stop getting down to our last wolf in the. Let's stop being. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop blending in with the bottom instead of pulling everybody up to the top. And the way to pull people up from the top is not to say, continue to say, hey, I know you all down there. I know you all down. But to say, look at me. Look how I did it. Look, stop. Like, that's very annoying to me. Like, that annoys me more than Mona always calling Joe gay. Now, I already said that I wasn't going to say nothing about Mona because I don't have anything to say about Mona because she's still, I don't have anything to say about Mona. I really don't. But, like, that gay shit, it's annoying to me. It annoys my spirit because, first of all, I like Joe Budden, right? I like Joe Budden, so it's like, okay. And it's also, I like Joe Budden, but also the way that he takes it, right? So he's being cool with her. That's the other thing. Like, if he wasn't being cool with her about things, except for this one part I'm about to tell you in a minute. If he wasn't being cool with her about things, then I might not be on his side. But like he like, laughing it off. But like, there's not so much laughing off. You calling me a homosexual I just hired you for 3 months. Like, I don't know. I couldn't do it. You got the one joke off after I mentioned your hair. Like, you went, I mentioned your hair. Then you called me a homosexual by saying that you stood up for me against a guy who was calling me homosexual. But like, one thing leads to another. Okay, we like things like we didn't fall out of a coconut tree, Kamala. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, you think you calling me gay? Then you're like, oh, like it's too much. Like, you're calling him gay more than the people that called him gay whenever he did his gay thing. Like, whatever. I get that Joe doesn't care. I get that Joe, he makes the joke himself or whatever. Like, I get it all. Okay, it's gotten. But like, do you fucking get it? But that's my boy because that's what he said. When something is bleeped, like, do you know about syllables? I don't know. He said Mona or he said Mel. And like, you do the math, okay? The conversation was about, just giving a little compliment, even if you don't mean it, even if somebody not really that cute, but you still give them a little compliment because, you're a kind person. And it's just, it's just a nice thing to do. Boom. So then Joe goes like, boom. They hit the laugh. Everybody cracking up. Even Corey cracking up, right? So, I'm gonna let y'all infer. I already did. I already told y'all my opinion on that. Very, very last thing. Oh, squirrel. See, all these motherfucking wilderness. That's who, when you got a backyard, you got a wilderness, okay? So, last thing. My boy Flip was not, he was demoted. My boy Flip was not demoted, but he was demoted. He was demoted on our screens. But was he demoted for Mona? And that's what will cause me a problem. Don't not demote Flip when the Mel situation is going on and then let Mona come through because she's too riled up with Flip. I don't know. It's like an energy where these bitches have with Flip. And I feel like it's because he's so Gary. He's so gregarious. He's so gregarious that they take it as some special thing with them. But that is how Flip is. Like, he be around like big booty, slim waist, long weave ass bitches. I've seen the people that are in his little shebang. So he's not, and his wife is beautiful. So he's not like a thirsty. So it's like, I just don't understand how they're treating him as though he is one because he's gregarious. Before I would ever put Flip as like a thirsty for some girl type thing, I would put like Ice there. And Ice Ice doesn't appear to be a thirst, but like, neither does Flip. Neither does none of them seem like horn monsters. Like horn. And that's how I feel like Mona and previously Mel treated Flip. Like, as though he was trying to get the cookie, but like, bitch, he's just being kind with you. Like, have these bitches, that's what it is. Have these bitches never come across a nigga that's just, hey, bitch, it's called kindness. It's called kindness. Anyways, I don't have anything to say about Parks. He's still white. I'm still black. Who else was there?